first full month full-time trading, I went on like a crazy 14-day losing streak. That's when I kind of got my groove back. That third week, I took majority of that week off. I traded that Thursday and that Friday, and I made about $950 in those 2 days, almost $1,000. I was starting to get my confidence back in myself.
Good morning, TradeLocker.
Happy new week, everybody, and welcome to the first auditorium of this week. We have CoachT today. He's, I believe, now fifth session. My name is Antonio, as you see on the screen, and I'm reporting here live from the TradeLocker headquarters. The guys behind me working on improving the platform, improving the features, improving the stability, and all the stuff that you all write in the Discord server and to our Instagram, everywhere where we have contact with you. We always take note of all the constructive feedback and positive feedback, and I want to again thank you for doing that. As I said, today we have CoachT. Thursday we'll have Chris from Smart Money Concepts FX. Smart Money, his actual name is Smart Money Trader FX on Instagram. You probably saw his first session where he talked about his journey, and Thursday he's going to cover how to do proper backtesting. Coach today he's been doing a lot of sessions with us, and he has something really interesting to share today. From when he first started, he was actually the first guy on the Astronaut Auditorium. And when he first started, I remember him saying he's an accountant. He was working as an accountant full-time and trading part-time. So a guy that loves numbers, as you can see. And on the last auditorium, so like a month ago, he reported that he moved from part-time to full-time trading. He's been making significant progress. I also remember that one of the guys that was on the auditorium on Friday that has been doing also a lot of these sessions, advised him, and coach started getting some more serious profits, doubling his best ever month. So his best month was March. He doubled his record from before, and he's been trading for like 3 or 4 years. So as you can see, as you can hear, you can witness a lot of great people here on our sessions that can help you whenever you are in your trading journey. If you started just now, or if you started 3 years ago, or you're a 10-year-old trader, you never know. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to invite Coach, and let's see what he's been up to the past month.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, man. I can hear you.
What's up?
I can hear you. Okay, see, everybody can hear you as well. How are you, my first auditorium astronaut? How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you? This is my first one with a haircut.
As you can see, I didn't get a haircut for quite some time.
This haircut, I got this like 3 weeks ago. Touch up.
Yeah, I mean, it's really great to have you again here. We did a couple of sessions that were really frequent in the beginning, but now we haven't heard from each other in the past month. How has this month been for you?
It's been eye-opening. Let's put it like that. It's been very eye-opening month for Coach T.
That's your second month of full-time trading, right?
Yes. This will be, first full month. This will be May will be my second month, going into my second month. Okay. Full-time trading.
And you said it's been eye-opening. Why?
Very, very eye-opening. It's very stressful. When you for all my people that, from the hood here, when you jump off the porch, you know what I'm saying? When you jump off the porch, and you don't really have necessarily a plan in place, it's a little scary. So there was some unknowns for a couple days, for a couple weeks. Actually, believe it or not, the first 3 weeks, I did nothing but lose. Like I don't think I made, actually not lie, the first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks, I did nothing but lose.
Wow.
I went on like a crazy 14-day losing streak. Like crazy 14-day losing streak. Like it was bad. Like it was crazy bad. And then that third week, I took majority of that week off. I still didn't trade that week, but I traded that Thursday and that Friday, and I made about $950 in those 2 days, almost $1,000. And that's when I kind of got my groove back. And then so from there, I wouldn't say I wasn't like fully out the woods yet, but I was starting to get my confidence back in myself. Because believe it or not, in those 2 weeks, in those 14 days of those losing trades, I had blew pretty much all of my account. It was pretty much gone. And so you can imagine how stressful that is, trying to provide for a family and your account pretty much gone. You like, I'm gonna make this work, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to lock in, you know what I'm saying? So I locked in, and So the eye opener was basically the stress behind it, you know what I mean? And not realizing how much the stress behind it in the background impacts your trades, you know? When I wasn't relying on this per se,
Yeah.
I close trades out 100 plus points with no second thought, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But there was a couple days, couple times where in this process, dude, I'd be up like 75, 100 points, staring at $700, $800, not closing it.
Why?
Just why? Wanting it more. I want it more, right? I want it more. In the back of my head, I'm like, I need to make back X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Right? So I want it more. And so because I want it more, what did price do? Came back down or came back up, whatever, right? Ended up taking all that profit back from me. So it was a very big learning moment for me in those 2 weeks. So for people that are really wanting to do this full time, make sure you got extra income or a really big safety net before you take that leap of faith, because at the end of the day, it's going to make it less stressful for you. And I know sometimes a lot of people can perform well under stress. I don't think trading is one of those atmospheres where, you know what I'm saying, anybody can really perform well under stress, because you got to be able to execute. And when you're stressed out, you're not seeing the market for what it is. You're seeing the market for what you want, right? And the market, a lot of times, is not going to give you what you want, right? It's going to give you what it's going to do. So all in all that to say, once I got that groove back, I ended up attempting a challenge on a futures, and because I wanted to play around with futures a little bit, and so playing around with the funding, I didn't want to pay for the monthly, because all y'all know that watched me before, your boy cheap, right? If it's free, it's for me. I said that before, right? And so for all y'all that know that dabble in futures a little bit, you don't have to you have to pay for data, even if you want to demo trade. And so for me, I'm like, I might as well go ahead and pay for a challenge, right? And get that data included. And if I lose it, cool. If it's practice for me. Well, I ended up passing the challenge, and so I got funded.
Good job, man.
So technically, yeah, I'm a funded trader now, but I'm still working to get my first payout. So I ain't gonna sit there and toot my own horn yet. But so working on that, still trading a little bit on TradeLocker, you know, just trying to get my groove back into the consistency I was in March, and trying to get back to that discipline level that I had in March. When I left my job, all that discipline kind of just, kind of flew out the window. So yeah, all that to say, it was very eye-opening. But I think after a month in it, I think I calmed down. I think I got my emotions in check. We've been good for the last couple of weeks now. So, it's been good. It's been good.
Well, I'm really happy you shared that with everybody. I don't know what to say. I mean, what you said, that stress impacted a lot of your trades. When you did March and you had that record month, did you, after that, when you became a full-time trader, did you know that stress is going to happen, or did you like already knew I can do better than this, and let's make April a record month again, not just March. Let's make April a record month, and then May a record month.
So I knew that it was going to be stressful, but I still had that mindset of, April. I need April to be better than March, right? And I need May to be better than April. And so I think that also is what kind of made me go on tilt, right? Not seeing that progress right away started making me what I was on tilt and over, I wouldn't say I was over leveraging in terms of like one single trade. Like I wasn't going crazy on one single trade, but in the terms of over leveraging where I had, 3-4 trades in going at maybe at a time. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? A small lot size. So, just being on tilt and not understanding that, you know what I'm saying? Not understanding that it's still a journey. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have, with trading, a lot of times it's one step forward. It may not be a full step back or 2 steps back, but it may be a step and a half back. You're going to take a step backwards. And a lot of times, every time for me in my journey for Coach T, every time I have a breakthrough, I always get humbled. Every single time. Every single time. When I was going from, making $50 a week to $100 a day, when that streak started, I got humbled, right? And then it started going from $100 a day or $50 a week to $100 a day. Then I got humbled. You know what I'm saying? Then in the $100 a day to the $500 a day, then I got humbled. And then as soon as I went full time, guess what? I got humbled. But you see what I'm saying? So every time I have a breakthrough, I get humbled. And so now it's just realizing that and knowing now that the next time I got a breakthrough, when I have this next breakthrough, which is coming soon, so stay tuned, right? When I have that, I just know that the next couple months I got to take it easy because I'm about to get humbled, right? I know that something's going to happen to humble me, right? So I got to stay humble. And I think a lot of times what happens is, and this is all traders, right? We see that first big one, and we like, that's it. I got the recipe. right? I'm about to do this every day and that's it. Don't work like that. Don't work like that, right? Don't work like that.
Did you
And
change anything? Did you? I mean, when I hear you speak now, and I remember your previous auditoriums, it kind of feels that you did everything that you advised everybody not to do.
100%, 100%,
And what
110%.
what made you do that? Stress?
I think just the stress, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know I got kids, right? So as a dad, when you feel like you're not bringing in that income to provide,
Yeah.
and I got little ones, you know what I'm saying? So they hungry all the time, all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So it's like I gotta be able to bring that in. And so during those weeks that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was stressful. I was on tilt mode. But then, like I said, in those 2 days when I did bring in that 950 in 2 days and I got that motivation back, you know what I'm saying? I haven't looked back since. You know, yeah, there's been some losing days, there's been some winning days, but it's never been anything like those 2.5 weeks like it was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning that, you know, if I'm starting to recognize my bad days early too. If it's a losing day, I'm done by like 10 o'clock. All right, I'm done. I'm not going to keep chasing the market. If I already lost 2-3 trades, I'm done. Right? Like I've been saying in all my auditoriums. But those 2 weeks, I was trading all the way into 2 o'clock, executing trades, trying to make, you know what I'm saying, just
Yeah.
on full tilt mode, trying to grind it out, trying to pull myself back out the bucket, not realizing I was just digging myself deeper in with my legs. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a bar right there for y'all. Woo! That was a bar. Anyway.
But it's not just you. The perspective changes a lot, and people can't even comprehend that when it happens. When it's not just you. When it's you, the wife, and 3 kids.
Yeah, 100%. So it was definitely, I don't regret it. Not in any way, shape, or form. I ain't going back to work, so that ain't happening. So we gonna make this rock. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep it. Yeah.
I'm glad you.
And like I said, I got that account that I'm working on, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna treat that like my job because of the payout system and I'll holla at work. I can't really. It's not a Funder Pro where I can withdraw daily and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, treat it like that. Keep it going. Keep it pushing. Put it like this: if you quit, what was the point, right? If I would just go back to work, what was the point of going full time? What was the point?
Did you have?
What's the point of putting myself through all the stress and putting myself? What was the point?
Yeah. Did you have something?
So it's like,
did you have some similar situation in your life before with trading?
not with trading, but just with life in general.
Yeah.
You know, I've been knocked down on my butt a lot, and being the skin color that I am, not trying to take it that way, but, it makes it a little harder. You know what I'm saying? And, and sometimes you don't get looked at the same way a lot of other people get looked at by, things as little as my name. You know what I'm saying? I got a tattoo on my arm, I get looked at because I got tattoos. You know what I'm saying? It's so it's like, but then when they meet me, they're like, hold on,
Yeah.
So a lot of times you just gotta keep pushing, man. I tell people all the time, keep my head down, I keep my prayers up, and I just keep pushing, So it's not the first time I got knocked down on my butt. Definitely won't be the last time I get knocked down on my butt, So you just gotta keep climbing out.
Well, I'm glad you got your groove back.
Appreciate you.
When you got your groove back, do you think that there's one small change or something that you did that made you were you more careful?
Stop trading on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays?
I stopped trading on Wednesdays.
Why Wednesdays?
I can't trade on Wednesdays, man. So Wednesdays are the start of my downfall. If I trade on a Wednesday and I lose, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is about a Wednesday. I either get super tilted and I trade too crazy, and Wednesdays are always my worst losing days of the week. Always. If it's not, it's the start. Wednesday is the start of a downtrend. You see what I'm saying? It's the start of so it's like, I feel like if I can just eliminate that, we in the money.
Can I make a guess? If you didn't do really well, I mean, you didn't lose, you didn't have a losing Monday or Tuesday, and then you have Wednesday, and if you lose on a Wednesday, you have 2 days until the end. If you're not trading crypto, you have 2 days until the end of the week to make that back, and it creates a lot of stress. Would I make a guess?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Especially when my Wednesday is a big loss, right? Let's say that Wednesday cut into all the profits I done made so far, and I'm like, damn, which every trader does, we all been there. We all ate away the profits and been like, what the fuck? I was just at XYZ. Now I'm sitting here looking at, and then now, next thing you know, you up in that loss. Nobody watching me. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to tell nobody in the chat I'm doing this, but I'm finna go ahead and take this long right here. And I'm going to throw in a 0.10 on, and that jump finna run. And then that jump keep dropping, and then you close it, and you try again, and you try again. Next thing you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So for me, that's Wednesdays. If I can eliminate Wednesdays, that don't happen. For whatever reason, I'm good any other day of the week,
Yep.
right? For whatever reason, it's just Wednesdays. I don't know what it is. So I just can't trade Wednesdays. And I'm not trading Wednesdays. I tried last week, which is crazy. I tried last week with a small lot size, and I still lost. And I said, you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. I didn't go tilt mode, though. I did good. I didn't go tilt mode. I just kind of, just tried. I just tried, and I just tried with the little, and it still didn't work, bro. It's like, you know what? I quit. I'm done with you Wednesdays. It is what it is.
Just take a Wednesday off, learn some new language or something.
I'm going to go something. I don't know. I'm going to do something. Wednesdays, I know, yeah, it's just for me, yeah. And I know a lot of people got one of those days, And for most of the world, it's Fridays, or Mondays. I hear that a lot, for it's about 50-50. A lot of those is Mondays, and I hear a lot of people say it's Fridays. If you know that a particular day doesn't work well for you, just don't trade it. So why put yourself through the stress? You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to tell myself. You know what I'm saying? And I tried it last Wednesday just because, and it wasn't even stressful. It was just like, let me try. And I tried a, small lot size there, small lot size there. It didn't work out. All right, whatever. No more. It is what it is. I thought maybe I could change it if I went into it with a different mindset. Maybe I could just, facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Monica, putting in some stress in the account. Yeah, so just other than that, just realizing that, Wednesday's not for me. And so I'm not finna stress myself out on Wednesdays no more. And I'm not finna start throwing myself into that downward spiral from Wednesday on, and killing the rest of my week. So for me, for now, Wednesdays are just a no bueno.
Okay. I mean, you do what you gotta do, even if it may sound unreasonable to some people. If it makes you become a better trader, just do it like that. Some people find motivation, some people find discipline in some other stuff that you may not realize. I've seen a lot of traders, guys that are really successful talking about, that you need to work out or you need to accept a certain lifestyle, you need to accept this or accept that to become a better trader. You do what's better for you, what's best for you. I mean, some people find religion to help them a lot, some people don't. Some people find, some kind of routine. Some people don't have a routine and trade better because of that. It depends on what kind of person are you. And if you don't like Wednesdays, you don't do Wednesdays. That's it. Maybe you need a break. Yeah.
Everybody got a different journey, and another big part, I think, of that 2-week spiral was I was too much. It's okay to be involved in a Discord and a community, right? But if it's throwing you off, jump out for a little bit. It's okay to be distant, right? That's why I don't know if a lot of y'all notice, I haven't really been as active, right? Because it's like a lot of times during those 2 weeks, I was too invested in the Discord and I'm taking the wrong entries because of and I'm not blaming the Discord. It's my fault. I'm executing the trades, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of the influence was coming from the Discord and not from my own thinking. And so because of that, I'm losing even more. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget, there was one day, it was that day that Nas dropped like 400 points in like 3 hours. I know everybody remember that day, right? We was all in the chat screaming long. And I'm sitting here asking myself, why am I in this long right now? I swear to God, on my dead mom, I asked myself, why am I in this long? Within 3 minutes, that jump took the biggest drop of my life. And I'm sitting here like, and you know me, I don't trade with stop loss. And that jump dropped quick. It dropped quick, like quickly.
Oh.
And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? I don't want to think about it no more. It's like, like when you break a bone and you can remember feeling it, it's like that. I don't want to think about it no more. Ooh, Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? But if I would have just X'd everything out, I probably would have caught that sale. And while everybody else would have been crying, I would have been in my room dancing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that would have happened, but it could have. You see what I'm saying? In hindsight. So it's just like, at the end of the day, if you got a community, be a part of the community. But if it's throwing you off and you're noticing that it's throwing you off, step back. That's why I stepped back a little bit. I'm still here. I still love y'all, right? I'm still trying to turn purple in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I had to step back a little bit because at the end of the day, I had to lock back in.
Who was in the chat about that with you?
You said what?
Who do you remember who was with you in the chat talking about that?
Talking about what?
About that long when Nas dropped. Who did you talk? Who was?
It was me, Lambo, Alex, Day. I think all of us got fade. Like it was everybody in there. I don't think anybody in that chat made bread that day. Like I think we all got cooked. Like I think everybody in that junk got cooked that day. No lie. Like no lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It could have only been me, but I doubt it because everybody was pretty much quiet after the drop, which tells me a lot. Because when we go quiet, we all get cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People trying to protect their reputation, but you're here being transparent. I'm just joking. I remember on Friday we also had Alex, and he also talked about some losses that he took in the past couple of weeks. So I think that it's connected to what you're talking about. I have to tell you, Coach, as I'm talking to you and I'm watching this chat, this has been the most comments we've ever had. I just see people constantly typing, people constantly reacting to messages, and I see a lot of people basically relating to you. So I want to thank you again for being transparent and just telling
Yeah, Queen of Trades, I don't use a stop loss. I don't use one. We don't do those. So yeah, we don't.
Yeah, not a lot of questions, just statements. No stop loss game.
I love it.
From Alex.
Facts. Feel me? We in there.
Well,
but yeah. So I mean, other than that, I just feel like as a new trader, where the hell do I start? On demo. That's where you need to start. You need to start on a demo account, and you need to use a stop loss. Stop loss. You need to use a stop loss, sir. You don't. No stop loss game for you, sir. You stop loss game and make it a tight stop loss. You feel me? I'm lying. Give it some room to breathe. But no, start on a demo. You know what I'm saying? Find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to figure it all out. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some losses. Don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't get discouraged. And when you start winning, don't get big-headed. Don't think that, I can make money now. Man, it's not the same. All right? It's not the same. So I'm just trying to be real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sugarcoating that.
I don't know anybody.
You're going to take lessons. Yes, Monica, lessons. Not losses. Lessons, yes.
I don't know anybody that has been so real with us, and thank you, man. I just wanted to ask you, so you got your groove back, picking up a little bit, coming back. What's the plan now? What's the plan for May? Today is the last day of April.
So the plan for May is just to lock in, you know what I'm saying, and get back into the green. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get back into the green. So I'm going to use definitely that prop firm to, help the funds and get some payouts and, you know what I'm saying, keep doing my thing on TradeLocker, you know what I'm saying? And, and we're just going to keep running it up. That's it. That's the goal for me. I don't have a goal. I don't have a set number because I don't want it to throw me off if I don't reach it, right? The goal for May, facts, Monica, consistency, right? Get that discipline from March back and just run it up. And whatever that run it up looks like, hey, it's whatever it looks like.
Okay. Well, you just need to come back and get back on the green in the next month and just start to pick it up. Just don't, get out of the red and let's see what it takes you. It doesn't matter if you win big or if you win small, just need to win. I think what I basically wanted to say is thank you for sharing. Thank you for being really real with us. And like I said, this has been the largest number of comments that we ever had. And I can't wait to get this recording out on YouTube for everybody to see. If you have something else, feel free to share. If not, we come back here in May and you tell us how you made your wins, not losses.
Yes, sir. I don't got nothing else, man. Y'all just stay up. If you lose, keep trying. Don't worry about it. Keep rocking. Keep your heads up. Reach out to me. If you need any questions to me, I'm here in the Discord.
And if you remember what Coach said, if you have something that you don't think it's right and people in the Discord are writing that it's right, try to listen to yourself sometimes. Don't listen to everybody else. Stick to your trading plan.
Be a fade king. Be a fade king.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate you having me on.
Have a good month and see you at the end of May.